Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6th grade. You always gotta reduce. No, you didn't have this later. Got 4 minutes. Get as many as them done. Make sure you're showing your work. Making sure you reduce. When you're done with that, make sure your notebook's out. Put your doodle in the corners. And make sure that you're ready to take notes when time starts.
Oh.
You have 1 minute. All right, why do you look weird? FS. Right now you're doing this. Then we're gonna make sure you get this done. Then we're gonna be talking about how to multiply fractions, and we're gonna talk about how to divide fractions. And make sure you got both the worksheets done. I have to disable the chat so that Leia can't say something. Yes, Leia. Are you gonna take this one? Oh, 600 divided by 268. Which is that. Put it in the middle. Make sure that you got your notebook out. And on top for the lesson, we're going to be here, put your notebooks that way. Let's try that again, but without any talking. So put your notebooks away. Take your exit ticket, or your do now back in front of you. All right, now at level 0, put your do now in the middle and take out your notebook. We're going to be talking about multiplying and dividing fractions, continuing this week of fractions. So that we know what to be ready for, because like I said, a lot of your homework will involve fractions. All right? And remember, I will collect your notebooks. So you gotta make sure that 1, you're paying attention, 2, your head is up, 3, you are ready to go at all times, and everything I write on the board, you should have as well. 45-minute class, you guys can do it. So first example, we're gonna talk about 1 from your do now, because I like doing it that way. Let's go with 2/6 times 1/4. Gentle, there we go. How do you multiply a fraction? Where do you multiply a fraction? What do you multiply as a fraction? Braylon?
Top times top, bottom times bottom.
Correct. So you're just gonna go to the right. You're gonna multiply 2 by 1. You're gonna multiply 6 by 4. So Josiah, fix yourself. So Lawrence, what would be the new fraction?
It would be 24, or it would be 2/24.
Class, do you agree? Nod, yes, no, maybe so. Sorry, I don't know why, but it feels like 100 degrees in here. Why is this stuck in there? Oh, that's not good. Anyone know how to fix this further? Okay, got it. Okay, good. All right, nod your head, yes, no. Do you agree with that answer? All right, but then what do you have to do? Because you're all 6th graders, you're all super smart. You know what to do, Zaria? All right, so we got to reduce. What would you reduce by, though? What would you reduce by, Taylor? 2. She says 2. Nod your head if you agree. Nod your head if you don't agree. Very good, very good. All right, then what would be our new fraction layup? So eager. 1/4? Oh, 1/12, that would be, ooh, correct. Let's do another one. Everyone got this in your notes?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You got 15 seconds. Got 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13. Why am I counting up? 5, 4, 3, 2. You're right. Thank you for doing that with your voice up. And thank you everybody else for waiting patiently. Example 2. Let's go with, anyone can come up with a fraction problem for multiplying? It's gotta be multiplying. Josiah? Lawrence, do you have a question?
No.
All right. Again, who can tell us? Maya, where do you multiply it? Sorry, what? Right, you're gonna multiply the top by the top and the bottom by the bottom. You're not going crossway, you're just going straight across and multiplying that way. Class, 8 times 2?
16.
8 times 2?
16.
Perfect, love the voice. And then 8 times 3?
24.
8 times 3?
24.
Now, we have to reduce. What would this have to be reduced by to get it to its lowest form, its simplest form? These three were on it right away, and they've been doing that a lot lately. I'm going to give them each payment. Because they are on top of that. And I know math early in the morning. It's only 45 minutes. And I take forever to find your names on these things. I don't know. Zaria? 2? If you reduce both top and bottom by 2, what would your new fraction be, Lawrence?
It would be 8, 12.
All right then. But is that our lowest form? Berlin, work. How much lower can we go?
You reduce it by 2.
Who can tell us the new fraction? Cherish?
4 and 6.
4 6. You're right. Are we done?
No.
What can we reduce it by again? So again, I'm sorry. I have such big handwriting. I'm sorry. 2 by again. Make sure yours looks nicer because you guys should aspire to be better than me. And what will our final fraction be? Natalie. 2/3. Because they are both prime numbers and they cannot be divided into each other. Taylor. It would be. But you can either find the greatest common factor, 8, or you can find the lowest common factor, which would be 2. One will save you time, yes. But for instance, if you are confused, you don't know what to do, you see both are even, so you know for a fact, you know by law, Sydney, by law, you know that they're both even, they can be divided by 2, right? Exactly. Yeah. So yes, Taylor, you can divide them by 8, but you know for a fact that they can be divided by 2. Guys, William, what is it? They're both. Sorry, what? No, what's the E word I said? I just yelled at Sydney because she needs to know this. Also, because she's a sweetheart. Uriah?
Even.
They're both even. There's some of these little rules that you can see that help you get through this faster. Alrighty then. 2 division, because I think that's a little bit harder because that's one more step. Multiplication, pretty easy. Not a lot of steps. Division though. Example. Three. Who can come up with a division problem with us? For us, with fractions. Taylor, give me the first number. The first fraction.
8 over 9.
Okay, divided by Braylon.
7 over 12.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting fraction. There we go. What is the very first thing you gotta do when you're dividing fractions? Some of you like to do this at recess when you try to go from standing on your feet to standing on your hand. Cartwheels. Or at least is that 5th graders. 5th graders do them for no reason. Sarah?
Flip it around.
Right, you got flip. Did you say flip them around? Okay, close. Which one do you flip? You got 2 options, the first one and the second one. Which one do you flip?
The 6.
Yes, Sarah, good job. Let's give Sarah 2 claps, 1, 2. 1, 2. Because that's what people forget. So 8 over 9 stays the same. Don't touch it. It stays the same. It's right there. Don't touch it. You're going to, instead of writing division, you're going to write multiply. Just say, where's your notebook? But. And then on here, you're going to find the reciprocal, just like Sarah said, flip it and write 12 over 7. So you don't touch the first one, but you flip the other one upside down. So the denominator is on top. Okay. Thank you for your patience. What would 8 times 12 be? Actually, yeah, let's just do it the long way. I'll show you a shortcut later. Or do you guys want the shortcut? Nod your head yes if you want the shortcut. Nod your head no if you don't want the shortcut. Okay, no wins. All right, what's 8 times 12? Taylor?
96.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
She's right. It's 96. Let's hope she was wrong. But she's never wrong. Now, what is 9 times 7? Leah? Okay, now we got to reduce. Or you have 2 options. You can reduce, or you can write as a mixed number right away, then reduce. Lawrence?
Messed up the 72. The 9 times 7. 62.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my mind's somewhere else. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Lawrence, good catch, good catch, good catch. Always nice to have someone check over your math, right? Because math is so easy to get something wrong. $63. Got it. All right. So we can either reduce or change it to a mixed number. So first person to respond to me, we'll get to choose what we're doing first. What should we do first? Lawrence, what should we do?
Turn it to a mixed number.
Okay, so what would you do to turn this into a mixed number? Lawrence?
Rewrite it.
Yeah. Right, you're going to rewrite it as 96 divided by 63. How many groups of 63 are in 96? Again, Braden and Lawrence. Braylon, how many groups?
1.
Lawrence. Yeah. There's going to be 1 group. You got 63 minus that. Cherish, what's 96 minus 63? You want to call a friend? You got it? What is it? Sorry, what?
23.
Not 23. Close. You're off by 10. There you go, 33. Thank you for all the support, everybody. Cherish got it. So, as you know, remainder goes on top. The divisor goes on the bottom. But now we have to reduce because 33 and 63 are not in its lowest form. What could you divide them right off the bat? It's probably the one with the most numbers in it. It's the one that's the most frequently seen number. What would it be? I'm going to rewrite it down here. Oops, I'm wrong. I'd be doing it. I hate this thing. Okay. What would you divide 33 and 63 by to get to its simplest form? It's the most frequently seen number in this problem. Natalie?
3.
Right, divided by 3. Alrighty then, so with a strong silent hand, what is 33 divided by 3? Josiah?
33 divided by 3.
Right.
That'll be 11.
Correct. What is 63 divided by 3? Zaria? Braylon?
21.
See, get it? 2, 1, 2, 1. No one ever gets my. I am not a good impressionist. I should never do charades. Never good. All right, so then you rewrite this as 1 and 11, 21. That'll be your final answer. You have 10 minutes left. Let's see, which one from, is there one from the exit ticket I want to do? All right, let's do the first one so you get an easy question. Then after this, after example 4, you'll get your exit ticket. So example 4. It'll be 1/6 divided by 5/9. All right, quickly, Destiny, what's the first thing you gotta do when you divide fractions? Look at your notes if you need to. It has to do something with over here. Sydney? Right, you gotta flip the second number and change the division to multiplication and flip the second number. So it's 1/6 times 9/5, which would come out to be, what is our fraction now? Natalie?
9.
Yep, 9/30. Nice looking way to flip it. What would that be reduced to? Braylon, go ahead.
You can divide it by both of the numbers by 3.
Which equals, what's our final fraction, the final answer, the final thing to end it all? 9 divided by 3, 30 divided by 3 will get you the fraction. Again, I'm seeing a lot of the same hands. Uriah? Leah? Sorry, what?
3.
Right, 3/10. All right, now it's time for your exit ticket. Put your notebook to the side or close it up. Put your pencil above your head. Make sure you write 6A on top because that's your homeroom, so I know which homeroom you belong to. So let's get started until I say. This will be all about division. Make sure that you flip the second one and then multiply like normal. Reduce when needed. Get ready. Get set. Go. So online people, make sure you're getting this one done or in your packet. And then going through procedures. So if you would like to go, you may go if you're in Miss Husband's class. If you're not in Miss Husband's class, then you're gonna have to wait for the next lesson. Oh my goodness. Where's the clipboard? Once.